Dogs, welcome to part 2 of your Circ saw intro, okay? In this video, we're gonna be covering your basic garage door cut sequence, okay? Before we start, it's important that you use proper body mechanics, especially if you go somewhere like the woodland storage containers, okay? Because you're gonna be cutting a lot of garage doors and you don't wanna fatigue. So what you're gonna do, rest the saw whenever you can. If you're doing a high cut, rest it on your shoulder. If you're doing slightly lower, rest it on your elbow. If for some reason you have to get even lower, rest it on your knee, okay? Do a little crab walk. Your basic sequence, obviously we're not gonna be cutting this door, so we're gonna keep the Circ saw off. You're gonna start with your top cut, your head cut. You're gonna get your saw where you want it. Then you're gonna plunge the blade, and you're gonna walk, okay? That's your top cut, right there. Then, without overlapping, you're gonna do your vertical cuts all the way down. Now, you may notice your saw coming closer is not gonna be able to make it all the way to the ground, most likely, okay? For that reason, you're gonna have to do a little triangle cut and kick it in, and then you can complete your cut all the way to the ground, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side without overlapping your top cut. Continue on with your second vertical cut, making sure not to overlap your top cut or your head cut. Cool. Now you're not gonna be able to make a cut all the way down to the floor. So you're gonna make your triangle cut this way, stomp it in, and then finish your cut to the ground. Now at this point, you want to wait for fire attack and your hose line to be ready. And once they're ready to attack the garage fire, you're going to complete your cut. So you're going to connect your top cut and your vertical cut that way, and connect this way. At this point, the garage door should be free and fall in with a little bit of force. We're going to go over it with chalk, just so you guys get the idea. Okay? So you're going to plunge your blade in, and then you're gonna walk. Let's say that's your head cut, okay? Now you're gonna leave some space and do your vertical cut. Your saw is probably gonna stop right about here, okay? So you're gonna make your triangular cut this way. Kick that space in. Now your blade should have room, and you can continue your cut to the floor. You're gonna do the same thing on this side. Leave some space. Down. Triangular cut. Kick that in. Continue all the way to the floor. Now you're gonna wait for fire attack and you complete your cut. There. And there. All there is to it.